fast. Well, Miss Jennifer, I'll make sure to tell her in the video. I'll tell her thank you. That's a good when you find us your own way, and then you tell a friend that you're getting it done, and they already use us. So thank you, Jennifer Green. All right, Facebook, YouTube, what's up, guys? Today, oh, what is today? The 7th. Today is May the 7th. No, March the 7th. I'm sorry, guys. Is it April? I'm all over the place. Today is April the 7th. I'm not even going to delete this, guys. Today is April the 7th. Just got back from spring break. I feel so much better. I needed that break. So did Scobie. So, guys, we're out here in the Canton, Georgia area. This is Mr. and Mrs. Breedlove. We came out here about 2-3 weeks ago, gave them an estimate. And as you can see, guys, the floors are definitely in need of TLC. She said they had the floors done about 3 years ago, and they said that this is normal wear after having some issues with water damage. And after inspecting the floors, what's wrong with this floor, guys, is that they use oil-based. Probably use one coat and it just wore off really fast. So what we're going to be doing today is 1,219 square feet of screen and recoating at $1.50 a square foot. We're also going to tint the poly, add some more contrast to the floor. And like you just heard her say, she plays tennis. And when she was telling one of her friends, Mrs. Jennifer, that she was getting the floors done, Miss Jennifer also used us about 4 months ago. And she said it made her feel even better choosing us. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to get some good before and after pictures. And then we're going to come through here. And then this dining room area, which isn't too bad. Then we got this living room area. And this foyer area. There's Scobie.
All right.
We feeling good, Scob?
Good to be back. Nice and refreshed. Let's get it.
Yes. And I got so many estimates. I actually got to go do an estimate today in Atlanta for a condo. And then we have another small job this afternoon. It's just a clean and buff. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Also put both of the vans in the shop while we was going. Got the van service. So that's good. So the vans are running good. Kevin is out doing his thing with the carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little tip. Another reason why some companies will probably give you a cheaper price, because we've run into this problem a lot, especially last year. We did floors that were brand new, got redone, but then the customer started to notice that the floors start to scuff and scratch really easy. And the reason why, just like this floor, because my client said they had the floors done about 3 years ago. The reason why it's looking like this is because they use a oil-based polyurethane. Oil-based is very cheap, okay? That's the first thing. For example, 1 gallon of polyurethane costs me $100. You can get 5 gallons of polyurethane, of oil-based polyurethane for $100. So 1 gallon of water-based polyurethane, because I use very durable polyurethanes, but 5 gallons of oil-based can also cost you $100. So the price of oil-based is almost 4 times cheaper than water-based. That's the reason why some companies are able to give you a cheaper price because they're not using the most durable products. Another thing, when we do these type of jobs, the reason why we can tell it's oil-based because it's yellow. Water-based would be like a white, clear looking color, but the oil-based would be like a yellow-brown tint because oil-based tends to amber over time. It turns yellow, okay? So that's another good indication how we can tell that they use oil-based. And another thing too, they probably only use one coat, all right? Well, we do 2 coats, but if my sanding guys do a full sanding, we do 3 coats. So so that plays a huge part in how much the price is going to be. But then you have to ask yourself, I always tell my clients, when you start getting different quotes, ask yourself, why is one price so much cheaper than the other if we're doing the exact same job? And this is the reason why. They use cheap products, okay, and they also don't use enough products. So that's why this job looked the way it looked in the matter of 3 years, because not only did they use oil-based polyurethane, they probably didn't even do enough coats to make it last longer. All right, guys, so this is just a little tip of the day, and we're gonna go ahead and get back to it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, you can see we got these floors nice screened, vacuum. Now we're about to do the clean and tack. And then what I'm gonna do, because the client does have dogs, there's a lot of dog hair floating around. So what we're gonna do, Scott, after we clean and tack, we're gonna do like another vacuum just to make sure we got as much dog hair as possible.
Okay, all
All
right.
right.
So you want to just leave it out?
Yeah, just leave it out.
Okay. Do you see it?
Not really, but you never know, what's floating around. And also too, guys, I will say, when you do have dogs, especially dogs that shed a lot, sometimes we just cannot keep all that dog hair, out of the off the floors. But we try to get as much as possible. See, like right here, see the dog hair right here. So I mean, there are some cases, man, we see so much dog hair, it's just impossible to just recover all of it. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, you can see how much better these floors look just with the screening process and cleaning. All those scuff marks, micro scratches are all gone. Now this floor is prepped and ready for new polyurethane. Also too, especially when the vents are in the floor, as you can see, the dog hair that's on the vents, you do not want to turn on the AC unit if the floors or if the vents are in the floors and her ducts need to be clean. So I'm going to give her a price to get the air ducts clean because you don't want that hair blowing out of the vents into the poly. Now you're going to have another whole issue on your hand to get all that hair out, and it's not fun because usually you have to wait till the floors dry and then rescreen them again. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let this floor dry out, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the first coat down. All right. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're doing the first coat. You can see we tinted the poly, added some more contrast and color to these floors. I'm doing the edging with the T-bar. And we did let the customer aware of the dog hair. She said, Courtney, trust me, I do have realistic expectations, so that is good when we're dealing with clients that do have realistic expectations, that we cannot keep all the dog hair off the floors. And also too, just for the job period. So, all right, so. All right, guys, look how good that is going down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is looking unbelievable. Then Scobie's gonna take over and we'll be done.
So do you take credit cards?
Yes, ma'am, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just pay it before I leave.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys, we got the first coat down. We're gonna wait about 30 more minutes before we put down the second coat. But the homeowner, the missus of the house, are just saying how much better the floors look, as you guys can see. Came out really, really good, especially tinting that poly added more contrast and color to the floor. Now this is just a shadow right here, but man, these floors look so much better. And they also went with a satin finish, one of our most popular sheens. Like 75–80% of our clients go with satin, but man, these floors look real great. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I gotta go do a few estimates in Atlanta. So Scobie's gonna take over, and then I'm gonna go do a little clean and buff, engineer floors later on today. And then Scobie's gonna take over again. Yeah, man, this floor looks good. And thank you so much, Miss Green, for just putting the icing, the cherry on the top, letting your friend know that we did your floors about 4 months ago, and you was really, really happy with the results. All right, guys, see you in the next one.